I'm Billy Ray, and all I got is 3 chords and the truth. Well, life is going along just fine. I'm a working man. I've done more work today than most folks do in their whole life. And sure, I had dreams. Them dreams come and gone. Now it's fine, going along, working at the school, doing what I do. Then along one night, had me a dream. Not just any dream, it was a man.
Billy, wake the fuck up!
Holy shit. Willie comes to me and says, "Hey Billy, time for your Phoenix journey." He says, "You need to get out there and play them songs. Follow your heart, follow your dreams." I says, "Oh, I tell you, Willie, I given up on them dreams." He says, "Oh, bullshit. You get out there. You don't ever give up." I says, "Well, hell, Willie, how am I supposed to do that?" He says, "I can't tell you, but you'll figure it out."
You gotta follow your heart, man. Don't ever give up. You can't let the bastards get you down, man.
If Willie tell you you don't give up, you don't give up. So I'm gonna follow my heart, and I'm gonna follow my dreams. What's gonna happen? Well, if I told you, it won't be much of a show now, would it? Okay.
Scott Loaf, the vice principal here at Garfield Elementary. If you listen real close, you can hear popping in the shoulder. I can't bowl anymore. How did I do? You've never heard of Scott Loaf? Are you not from around here? I'm a 2-time defending reserve champion. Well, there's the guy that actually wins the tournament, and then there's Scott Loaf, me. I'm the reserve champion. Second place, please. Billy, our janitor? Oh, well, I've known Billy since high school. He's a dickbag. He used to be in a band with my buddy Curtis Fender, but Curtis left here and he's famous now. Fucking Billy.
Yeah, I suppose I can tell you how it started. Goes back to '92. Me and the boys had a band together. Well, there's Curtis, of course. Well, Curtis thought that he ought to be the front man, even though I like to sing. I says, "That's fine, Curtis. You let me write the songs. You can take care of all the others." Well, once you know Curtis, first thing he does come up with the band name. "Okay, Curtis, lay it on us." Curtis Fender and the guys playing behind him. I says, "The hell kind of name is that, Curtis? The guys playing behind him?" He says, "Well, I'm the star of the show." No, I tell you, that's when she started. Sun shining down on the blue sky, love of my life, where'd you go, Clementine? Oh, sweet girl of mine.
Billy back in high school through Curtis Fender. They were starting this band, and I don't know, they needed a drummer, so it was something to do, I guess, and they needed a manager, so I managed the band too.
The big problem started with one of my favorite songs I wrote about my lady friend. It said, "You were so fine, just like sweet apple cider." Oh, Curtis liked it. He says, ooh, I like that. Like that, Billy Ray. Well, Curtis comes back about 2 weeks later. He says, "Hey, boys, wrote a new song. Think you're going to like it." And I said, what you call it, Curtis? He says, "Oh, it's just a joke. It's called Soak It in Cider." I said, "Really? Sing it. Sing me a few bars, would you, Curtis?" He says, "When it gets hard, you gotta soak it in cider." I says, "You dipshit." That's my melody for my song Sweet Apple Cider. He says, no, Billy. He says, my words are different, everything different. I says, no, I'm tired of you taking all my good ideas, taking all the credit. Well, Curtis has a big tiff. Next thing you know, he's in the city pitching that damn song. Oh yeah, he made some money. He made some damn good money. Big country music star. He's a damn fool. The Weird Al Yankovic of country music. That's what you want to be, Curtis Fender? That's your dream?
Yeah, my name's Axel Murphy, I met Billy up in Newcastle. So Curtis is off now, he's made his millions, I guess. And for a while, we tried out with Billy and the rest of the guys in the band to do a little bit more music. And, you know, things went well for a while, but I remember the last show that we ever played with Billy. Things at that point were getting pretty bad. As Billy started treating with like his servants and his lackeys.
Curtis Fender? Me and Curtis have been buddies for a long time. He's a big music star now. I stay back here in town, but we're still buddies. We still talk. I think the world of Curtis. I'm so damn proud of him, what he's done. Yeah, sometimes it's a big joke. He'll act like he doesn't know me, and I'll run up to him and be like, "Hey, Curtis Fender, country music legend." He'd be like, "Who are you?" But no, we go way back. It's an old joke. There's a lot of people that don't take his music serious. I mean, but he's serious. I mean, there's some people out there calling him the Weird Al of country music, but that's just not true. He's a legend. Curtis Fender, country music legend.
Here's a little treat for you, boys.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Thanks, Mom. I picked up a new Curtis Fender video at the club the other day. No, you didn't. You made that. But put it in.
If I was to put together a Mount Rushmore of country music, it would have to be Curtis Fender, Hank Williams Jr., and Curtis Fender again. I don't consider myself to be a role model. Those children are looking up at me saying I want to be Curtis Fender one day. Kids, I got one message for you. Give up. The good Lord made one mold for Curtis Fender and he broke it as soon as he put me on this earth. So it ain't never gonna happen. So what you should do is run along to your pretty little mama and tell her to send a photograph to Curtis Fender so I can see how pretty your mama is. That's the message I have for those children.
Well, I think Billy took it pretty hard, Curtis's fame. I mean, he, we stuck around for a while, tried to make a go of it, but it just didn't work.
It's like everything Billy does, he self-destructs. After the shows, Billy would be out sitting around with everybody drinking and having a laugh and just leave all his shite all over the place for us to come pick it up. So he's a typical singer, but it got to the point where we just couldn't hack it anymore, and we pretty much quit on the spot and left all his stuff lying outside. If I could go back to that day, maybe do it a little bit differently, I think I'd probably just drive over his stuff and all. And that's kind of where we left it. Billy didn't treat us right, and we called it a day.
Get back to work!
I'm on my break.
Well, that's school property.
I'm on my break.
You're wasting your time, and more importantly, you're wasting my time.
Look, I'm on my break. What part of on my break?
What part of that school property don't you understand? Get back to work.
Come on, pretty girl.
always talking about music. He loves to talk about music, but, I mean, I guess we all just assumed it was just talk, you know? I mean, it's Billy.
You know, he really was a genius. He right there, all of a sudden, he just decides he's going to modulate up to a beat.
Hey, you two!
Oh, fuck me.
Get in here! What are you boys up to?
What is it, Loaf?
Curtis Fender's coming to town. He's gonna put on a concert. I want you to hang these posters up for
Fuck
him.
that. Curtis can hang up his own goddamn poster.
10% of the proceeds from this concert's going to our school district. Curtis is gonna make us money, Billy. Unlike you, it cost us money.
Don't look at me, I'm not doing it.
You're gonna help him.
I'm in IT, I don't do this
You help
shit.
our school out, don't you? He needs help. You're gonna do it too. Oh, and Billy, when you get done with that, why don't you polish my bowling trophy?
Polish your own goddamn trophy.
That's cleaning, Billy. You're my little dusting girl. Get to it.
Fuck you.
Fucking Billy. Somebody took my trophies. I used to have 2 reserve champion trophies right fucking there. They were right fucking there, gone. I talked to Billy about it, and he claimed somebody from the State Bowling Commission came in and took them. Well, they claimed that they'd been modified from their original intent, and they were deceptive, if you will. That's a crock of shit. I did update the name plaque. Think about the kids and how important it is for them to go home and tell mom and dad that, hey, our vice principal is a state reserve champion. Billy's been a loser his whole life, and he's never won anything. He doesn't have any trophies. He doesn't understand what a trophy means. It's a representation of something you've done. It represents me being a reserve champion. It's been a couple weeks. So I decided I need to make my own representation. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my own trophies. Fuck yeah.
Is that the right one? Can't even tell.
You'll figure it out. You gotta follow your heart, man.
Man, I met your sister.
Hey Billy, I'm out. Have a good weekend.
Hey, Bob. Yeah. Hey, what would you think about getting the band back together?
What? The band? Where's this coming from?
It's the strangest damn thing. Had a dream the other night. It struck me to my core, and I tell you, you know, maybe this is it. Maybe we can go all the way this time, you know, and just really do it.
All the way?
All the way. We could open for Willie. We could have Matt Guffin produce our album, do the whole thing, you know, just like we always used
Billy,
to talk.
I mean, what's the population of this town? It's like 5,000? What do you think the odds are? 2 major country stars are going to come out of the same town, go to the same high school, know each other, and somehow become something. It's an astronomically small chance. All the way, think about it. Look, I gotta get going. Have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday.
Yeah, well, and that's the kick in the dick of the whole thing to me is everybody's always saying, oh, follow your dreams and oh, shoot for the stars, don't ever give up and all that happy shit.
You'll figure it out. You gotta follow your heart.
We have given you the 99 greatest artists as voted on by our panel, and now it is time to find out who they picked number 1. Here they are, the greatest of all time, the Beatles.
Greatest artist of all time, the Beatles. My number 1 artist are the Beatles, without any shadow of doubt.
If the Beatles don't come in at number 1, there's something absolutely wrong with this show and this entire network.
I think what the Beatles did to get on top of their studio was just a mark of genius. Get up on top of a building and perform to promote their new album. It's unheard of. I don't think it had ever been done before, and and I don't think it's been done since. Now, if I were a young man and I wanted to promote my music, that is exactly what I would do. That is exactly what I would do. Get up on top of the building, get up what I would do. Building, that is exactly building and perform to promote. Get up on top of a building, get up on top of a building and perform to promote their new album. It's unheard of. Get up, I don't think it had ever been done before. Building, get up on top of the building and get up on your hard. Genius. Don't ever give up. Can't let the bastards get you down, man. Billy, wake the fuck up.
If Willie tell you you don't give up, you don't give up. Okay. Love of my life, where'd you go, Clementine? Oh, you, the girl of my dreams. Then I met your sister. She was real pretty, kind of a loose gal. So we started kissing. So when you told me you were expected, well, I said expecting what? And then when she told me she was expecting, I said, Betty, that's one baby